to slipping and sliding on snow-covered roads in Northeast Ohio. But at some point, the city should come plowed, right?
And Only News 5 is trying to get some answers for folks who are stuck on side streets like this one right here, buried in snow, while right around the corner, the main road's totally clear. When the plow finally reached one snow-covered street, it wasn't on the front of a city truck.
Nope, it was the hard work of one man on his own time, determined to clear the way for his neighbors. News 5's Kevin Barry is live tonight off of the Detroit-Shoreway. Kevin, you actually got a chance to speak with the man who took matters into his own hands, and it wasn't the first time that he's done this.
Not at all, Danita. The city tells us that they have a plan in place to clear the 10,000 streets they have to get to within a few days of when the snow comes down. And people in this Detroit-Shoreway community say the city does a pretty good job on the main roads and many of the side roads, but they say sometimes back here, after a few more turns, they feel like they're on their own. Shovel in hand, Diane Underwood can tackle a driveway and sidewalk or two by herself. The big stuff,
I always let Jason think he's the mayor.
She leaves to Jason Hauser and his plow.
I did about 5 passes on this morning.
He takes on contract plowing jobs in the winter around the city, but also spends a lot of his time plowing his own neighborhood.
I do it every year. It's usually 2-3 times a year.
The city tells us this last storm was a big test for their automated vehicle locator system, tracking where plows are, how much salt they're putting down, and even if the blade is on the street. Today, we found main roads nearby pretty clean and many side roads in good shape. A few turns away, a different story. Jason says he's skeptical of that tracking system, but he does think a city plow came through late last night.
Prior to that, I had made 2 giant passes going down the street just so the neighbors can get out.
In a neighborhood where even the stray cats on Jason's porch have friendly faces to give them food, he may not be happy that he has to plow his own street, but he'll keep doing it.
I love my street, love my neighborhood. I've been here for over 40 years, so this is my home.
And tonight, this street looks a lot better than it was even just at about 11:30 when we were out here before. Jason tells us he's also talked to the city or called the city about this big metal plate in the middle of the road. He's worried that a plow could come through and create a lot of damage if it gets caught on this front end. The city collected all that information. When we told them about it as well, they say they're going to follow up. Live in Detroit-Shoreway, I'm Kevin Barry, News 5.